All right, I've been waiting all week for this. Let's take a look. Crumbl cookies meet well-liked reviews.
Welcome back to the Well-Liked Reviews. We are very proud to be the #1 cereal review channel on YouTube. Now, our viewers, Mr. Liker, have been demanding that we be doing more reviews. Now, the last time, if you recall, we ranked our favorite Kellogg's cereals in a bid to land our first major sponsorship.
Did we? Did we get sponsored?
No, we did not get a sponsorship from Kellogg's. But we're not giving up.
No, we don't give up.
We are not. No. If anything, people can say about us is we don't give up.
True. They've seen us play games. We never give up. We're not always good at it, but we never give up.
So we are back. And this time, we have a new sponsorship target. And I've been hearing you talk about Crumbl cookies forever.
Yes.
So what on earth, Mr. Liker, what is the backstory on these Crumbl cookies that you keep talking about?
I love cookies. Out of any dessert, any treat, cookies are by far the best. Cake, no. Ice cream, not as good. Brownies, pretty good. Still not cookies. There was an occasion in which I was scrolling on the Uber Eats app. I scrolled across Crumbl cookies. I looked at the pictures and it's like, okay, that looks pretty good. So I tried them and they are so good. The layer of frosting that's on these cookies, the richness, the flavors. But I made a mistake. You know, normally with cookies, like my mom makes cookies, you're not just having one cookie, like you're having several. You know?
Yeah.
But with Crumbl cookies, like each cookie is like eating a cake by yourself. And I had a stomach ache for literally 24 hours. I went to bed. I felt miserable. The next day I felt terrible. It was bad.
How many did you eat to get that scenario?
I would say probably 2, maybe.
When we open the box, people will see what a big deal that is.
You know, they list the serving size on these cookies as like 1/5 of a cookie. It's ridiculous. You'll be surprised to learn that that stomach ache was not enough to keep me away. Now, for those 24 hours, I was saying never again. But after those 24 hours were passed, they say that you can't remember pain. So all I remembered was these were some really good cookies.
Yeah.
And I discover that every week they change their flavors. 4 special flavors and then their 2 staples, which are the sugar cookie and the chocolate chip cookie. And
now, does every store in the country have the same special?
Yep. So they, you know, at Crumbl Cookie headquarters, they're cooking up that week's flavors. And then at 10 p.m. every Sunday night, you can find out what the next week's cookies are. You know, it's a busy time of year to be a music teacher.
Yeah, sure it is.
Very rewarding time. We've got all these performances. Our students are doing great things. But on more than one occasion, Crumbl cookies have been my reward at the end of the week.
And then 10 p.m. every Sunday, it's like the New Year's countdown for you.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
10, 9, 8. Reload!
Yes. This past Sunday night, I checked the cookie flavors, and lo and behold, their 4 special cookies of the week are cereal themed. You know, they do these partnerships with various, you know, food corporations. I don't know if they're getting sponsored or what, but they do these collabs, and I'm thinking, this is perfect. Here I am. Clearly, I'm obsessed with Crumbl cookies. Also, I am one half of the #1 cereal review channel on YouTube. So I told you about it Monday. I'm like, we have to review these cookies. And you went to the store and you got some.
Yeah, and you know, I didn't do the Uber Eats. I just went to the store. And you walk in, and it's like cookie heaven. You know, you just see these counters with cookies. They say to you when you walk in, they're like, welcome to Crumbl Cookie. And then everybody else sort of says the same thing as they're preparing cookies in the background.
It's like a cult.
Yeah, kind of. They had a big mixing bowl filled with cookie batter. And you could see them making them kind of right there.
I always wondered if they actually made them or if they just kind of heated them up, you know?
No, it's all right there. And they got little ovens that they come in and out of. And it's kind of made to order. You wait in this queue queue that kind of, it's like going to Cedar Point, you know, you've got to wait in this big line. All these people were just like waiting, taking selfies. It was quite the experience.
Did you take a selfie?
I did. I did. Maybe we can show that on screen.
Yeah.
I took it in front of the Crumbl cookie sign. I was a little shy about it, but I did it. I should have had the employees get in the selfie with me and just be like, hey, everybody, it's for the channel. And then you get your box. They bring them out to you and they say, how does this look? And you say, great. And then you walk out and you try not to eat all of them.
And you didn't. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. It was really hard to not eat all of them. So, like, here we are. Let's review some cookies.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's take a look. I've got the box here, and you can see you've got the Crumbl cookie thing. It's like a donut box almost. You know, is this an unboxing video, or is this a... So let's open this up and take a look.
Oh my goodness. Now look at those. Look at like the toppings on the cookies, and they're like
this is
half the size of your face.
Just for comparison, there's my face, and there's the cookie. Looks like we got Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
And Cinnamon Toast Crunch closest to my face.
Yes.
Farthest from my face, it appears we have, let's see, what is that on top, Mr.
We have
Liker?
the cornflakes one.
And then the bottom, Reese's Puffs. And the middle two looks like a chocolate chip and just the sugar cookie. Man, these look just delicious.
Yeah, and the branding of the overall box and the experience, like, these people are marketing geniuses. Like,
yeah,
the viral marketing. I looked up their channel. They have a YouTube channel, and they have these, like, 10-second videos of their cookies, just hype videos. They have, like, tens of thousands of views. Who are watching these videos?
I mean... I think probably a lot of people are watching them. Now, in full disclosure, I have never once had a Crumbl cookie.
Yes.
Let's get started with these special cereal-themed cookies.
They call it Cinnamon Beat FT, featuring Cinnamon Toast Crunch TM, trademark, all in the title.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's the depth of the cookie.
I brought a knife and a fork down.
Oh, yeah, you're going to need it. To me, though...
Oh, the smell, though. Oh, so good.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Minecraft Creeper Crunch cereal, but better. The amount of topping on mine, including the amount of, like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like, they could have done better there, I think.
Yeah, I added a piece of the cereal back to the top. So, let's see. Let's take a bite here.
I'm going to go for it.
Oh, man. That is phenomenal.
Talk about a sugar rush as soon as you bite into it. Oh, you're going for a second bite. Mm-hmm. These are going to add up.
All right, I'm going to stop them. So we're looking here at the healthiest of the six we have here today.
Yes, this is. Let's hear the
nutrition facts. Clocking in at 440 calories. Looks like we got 16 grams of fat, 71 grams of carbs.
Yeah.
Oof. In a redeeming quality, we got 4% daily value of iron.
And I think they nailed it. I think that's a good cookie. What do you think of the collab? Do you think that that's a good representation of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Absolutely. I mean, this tastes like the cereal minus the milk. Now, if I had a glass of milk here, that'd be the next step. You know, we're both teachers and reviewers. I think it's hard for me to give this a grade right now. In comparison, I would say that's an A.
Yeah, I give it an A.
Just with nothing else to compare it to.
Yeah.
I've got my Minecraft water here.
Yeah, you're going to need some water after all that
Thanks
sugar.
to our subscriber. I'm going to clear my palate.
Yes, that's important.
Say. So let's move on. Let's go to the chocolate featuring Reese's Puffs. Now, here we go. I'm going to tilt this up. I'm going to try not to drop this into my keyboard.
So they have a lot of cookies like that with the spiral frosting, and those are always the least healthy ones. I don't know if you can read the nutrition facts for this one, but that's 660
calories, yeah. Now, I think the thing about this one is it's not as thick of a cookie, but they've made up for that with the frosting and the toppings. I'm actually going to use my knife on this one.
Yeah, you're going to want to, otherwise it's just going to turn into a mess.
You can see the chunks.
Okay, you're looking at 37 grams of fat.
Now, here we go. Look
77
at this
grams
one.
of carbs, 64 grams of sugar, but 10%
calcium.
of your daily value of calcium.
I think by eating all these cookies, we're going to hit our benchmark goals. I shouldn't have taken my multivitamin this morning. I got to eat this. Let's take a bite. Here we go. Well-liked reviews. Oh, yeah. I like that better than the other one.
You do.
I still give it an A, but I like chocolate cookies better.
I'm going to be honest. This one is not my favorite. I'm a person who loves chocolate and peanut butter. I eat that for lunch every day, a chocolate peanut butter protein bar. This, to me, didn't quite hit the mark. I don't know if it's the cookie or if the frosting's a little off.
It's a little chalky. So I think, if you want it to just be peanut butter, they could have just put peanut butter on the top.
Yeah, sure.
Should have brought a jar down. We could have tested that out. But I think they did a good job. The collab, as they say, I think went pretty well.
So your grade for that is an A. I think I'm giving it a C. Maybe I just had too high expectations.
I just like the chocolate. I think the chocolate's the prime thing. All right, well, let's move on, Mr. Liker, to the cornflake marshmallow cookie. Now, this looks like a good one that you could just eat while you're driving. Oops, I got a chunk of it.
This is a no-bake cookie. I remember that from 5th grade life skills class. Peanut butter cornflake cookie studded with mini marshmallows and peanut butter chips, then topped with a drizzle of peanut butter sauce. It's just like peanut butter topped with peanut butter. And it's a mess. It's very sticky. You can't tell that, but...
this might be a ripper. I could probably rip this one.
Yeah, I think so.
Look at that. Oh, man.
You got the gooiness and the marshmallow.
Now, this looks like it clocks in at about 500 calories, 22 grams of fat. Ooh, high carb content, 75. Here we go. I like that. I like that better than the last one.
It's better peanut butter flavor.
Yeah, this is it. This so far I think is my favorite of the three. Hey, listen though, look at this. 4% of our daily value of iron.
Okay.
Man, we are going to have strong bones after eating all these cookies.
Yeah. One thing I will say is this is a cornflakes cookie. I'm not really getting the cornflakes aspect of it. Like I'm getting peanut butter and it has a crunch to it, but I wouldn't say it tastes the cornflakes, which I mean, if we're being honest, they don't have a lot of taste anyway, but.
Right. I was just going to say, even in the review of the cereal, but that is good. That's a good lunch cookie. You could pack that for a lunch and have it for dessert. So I give that an A. So far, I've got 3 A's. And if I could go back and change, I might drop the Reese's Puffs one. That might go down to a B. What did you say?
I would give it like an A minus. Overall, good flavor. I like it. The stickiness and messiness of it, and it's just kind of falling apart. I'll dock it a little bit for that, but good flavor.
Let's move on to our Fruity Pebbles.
It's called the Cereal Milk featuring Fruity Pebbles TM. And you're going to want to take a look at the sugar content in this one. So we got 500 calories. Not as much fat, 19 grams of fat, but 66 grams of added sugar. That's just
132% of our daily value.
but 4% vitamin D.
Yeah. So I just spilled the toppings like all over and they all missed my keyboard, which is good.
They did a good job of putting a lot of the Fruity Pebbles on there. Some of the other cookies didn't have as much of the cereal, but lots of Fruity Pebbles there.
I'm going to sweep some of this off here. Now, Mr. Liker, I have a question for you before I try this out. Your Uber Eats person delivers these every week to you. Is it the same driver?
No, I would feel self-conscious if it was.
Yeah. Tastes like a sugar cookie.
To me, this one works. Like it's the experience of like taking a spoonful of Fruity Pebbles cereal. You sort of get the hint of the milk flavor, but mostly it's just sugar.
Yeah. You know what I would have done? I would have taken the frosting from the first cookie, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
Used it on there. Would have held them on a little bit better. I'm not in love with it.
No.
Mostly because I'm bitter about spilling Fruity Pebbles all over my desk or whatever these things are.
So what grade would you give that cookie?
For what it is, it's good. I gotta rate it on what it is.
Okay.
I would say as far as sugar cookies go, I'm gonna go with a B.
Yeah, I'd give it a B+. All
right. So of the cereal cookies, what would you say our favorite is?
I'm split between the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cookie and the Cornflake No-Bake cookie. What about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go so far as to say my favorite. I'm gonna go for it. The cornflake marshmallow.
Okay, there we go.
I think overall, easiest to eat, best flavor combos. I think that's my winner for the day.
Sweet. So now let's take a look.
It sure was.
Yeah.
Ew.
So now let's take a look at their 2 classic flavors. You get these every week. You've got the sugar cookie and you've got the chocolate chip cookie.
Here it is. This one on picking up has crumbled already.
Yeah, I've got crumbs like all over my fingers right now just picking it up.
I sort of want to think that if I bought this, I could eat it while driving and not have to clean my car afterward. And I don't think that would be the case.
No.
All right, here we go. I love the flavors. I think the flavors are phenomenal. This is a dessert cookie, though. Like, this is one you would eat at the table.
This is described as our signature sugar cookie topped with a perfect pink swirl of almond-flavored frosting.
That's what that flavor is, yeah.
Now, I am not an almond person for, like, allergy reasons, but I've looked through the ingredients many times, and there is no almond in that cookie. So I don't know what they did to achieve the flavor.
I'm a fan of almonds. I love a good banquette, and I think this kind of replicates the flavor and the feel of that too.
Okay.
For the 600 calories, 30 grams of fat, 82 grams of carbs, 72 grams of added sugars, I'd say that's worth it. It looks like this one gives us about 2 grams of protein,
Oh,
which is
getting
good. We haven't had
strong.
any protein yet, but man, this just adds up. Feel like I'm going to be able to go lift 1,000 pounds after this.
And then you're gonna
Um,
crash in like 15
yeah.
minutes and take a nap.
I'm going to give this, for what it is, A minus.
I'm gonna give
I
it
think
a
it's good.
B. I wish that it held together better and it wasn't just
Yes.
completely falling apart. But I guess it's the branding, Crumbl cookies.
Yeah.
At least one of
I think
them's got a crumble.
that's the minus for me. All right, let's move ahead here. I love a good chocolate chip cookie.
Me too.
Now this seems like it's going to hold up.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
thick.
more hefty.
Nothing's really falling apart. This looks like the kind of cookie you want to get every time you get a chocolate chip cookie. Let's go ahead and break into a little bit of it. I love that it doesn't completely disintegrate. Looking in the inside, they look pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
looking
So
good.
let's go here.
Okay. Going for the second bite. He's thinking about it. He's really contemplating this one.
I think of the cookies we've had today, this might be one of my least favorite.
I think the chocolate chips are really good.
Yeah.
I think they didn't spare any expense on the chocolate chips. The flavor of the cookie itself is definitely not my favorite chocolate chip cookie I've ever had. Which,
it's got
for a cookie company,
Yeah.
I would expect a little bit more there.
And at first I thought maybe it's overcooked on the bottom, but it's not.
No.
It's got this kind of this weird aftertaste. I'm probably going to give this one a C. It's average. It's
Okay.
average.
I would put it in a B range. I think the chocolate chips themselves are pretty good. Taking a look at the nutrition for this one, 550 calories, similar carb sugar to the other ones, but 4% of your daily value of potassium. What is that coming from? Where's the potassium?
Maybe they put banana in it or something. Ooh, like a breakfast cookie.
Okay, so this is your first time trying Crumbl cookies. And I want to know, what do you think of Crumbl cookies? Was it worth all the hype I've been giving it?
I think it was. I think as far as like cookies you're going to get in a store, it was worth the hype.
Okay.
Now, there's one thing worth mentioning, that the 6-pack of cookies that you just saw us eat was, I think, $19.95. Not a cheap venture.
No.
And I think, Mr. Liker, it's worth a shot here. Should we just say Crumbl cookie? Should you sponsor the well-liked reviews channel? I think so.
Look at the promo we've been giving it. Like, I was just like bearing my heart to Crumbl cookies. I'm frankly a little concerned they're just going to clip part of this video and put it in their marketing.
Yeah, I mean, I think they should, for that matter. And I think based on how much I hear you talk about Crumbl cookies, and now that I've experienced it personally, I'll probably talk about them quite a bit too, because they're very good.
I've talked about them to hundreds of people.
Yeah, me too. Just now in this video. So Crumbl cookie. Let's have a heart-to-heart. Well Liked Gaming needs a cookie sponsor, and we would like that to be you.
Because if it's not you, it could be one of your competitors.
Absolutely.
So you're going to want to jump on the official cookie sponsor of Well Liked Gaming before anyone else can.
All right, well, we'll leave it at that for them. What did you learn today?
I learned that I really like cookies. What did you learn today?
I learned that through a combination of added sugars and flavor combinations, I can get all of my basic nutritional needs met right at Crumbl cookie.